Wait, we're not playing black and white today. That's right, I'm into the cards too. I darn right fooled ya. So if you happen to be looking for this rare Landorus promo card, just simply go onto eBay and type up Landorus BW79, and there should be a few results. Yeah, sorry about that. So this is Landorus BW79. It is a promo card from the black and white era of the TCG and is actually pretty rare. I mean, very rare. I stumbled upon this card just like how none of you did. Scrolling through TCG Player, looking at all the gorgeous Landorus cards, but then stopped by something I've never seen before.
Huh?
A Plasma Landorus promo card? Now, I'm pretty well versed in my black and white TCG, so it intrigued me to see something I never knew existed among the list of my favorite Landorus cards. Landorus being my 5th favorite Pokemon and all, really inspired me to do some research about this card so I can be enlightened about why the hell this card was such a mystery. Now, just a quick Google search shows that this was a promo card that came with a Plasma Freeze 3-pack blister. God, I missed that set. Along with a Druddigan variant of the same blister if you preferred that. They retailed for around $14 back in the day, and I won't even get into how much they're worth now. But to boil it down, this Landorus was a promo card included in a Plasma Freeze blister pack. So, why so expensive? Well, that was something that stumped me too, because when you look at it at surface, this card should be relatively inexpensive. It's just a blister promo card. Promo cards across every generation of the TCG are relatively cheap, some only costing a few dollars. So why was this Landorus so expensive? After a bit of research, I believe I found my answer, so let me give you guys a little bit of a rundown. If you dig a little deeper, there are a lot more factors in play that describe why this card is as expensive as it is. Firstly, if you are from the UK and have been around for a while, you may already be familiar with this card. That is because this specific blister pack was only released in the UK back in 2013, and unfortunately for us Americans, we missed out. That means the entire Western Hemisphere did not get access to this card, while the entirety of Europe and much of Asia did. So that's right. The Plasma Freeze 3-pack blister pack and the Landorus promo card included was a UK exclusive, which made it very hard for much of North America to get. Secondly, a smaller factor that also played a role into the current state of this card was the packs included within the blister, Plasma Freeze. So let me refresh your memory by showing you a few cards. We got Latios and Latios EX, Tornadus and Thundurus EX, Heatran EX, Deoxys EX, Wooper, Getsis and Juniper Full Art, the 2A specs, and the secret rares. But among all these cards stands one that is most desirable for competitive play. That is the Ultra Ball Secret Rare, worth around $280 as of this recording, and was the reason why Plasma Freeze was so hard to find on shelves. Many competitive players in hopes to pull this card raided the shelves of any Plasma Freeze products, and yes, that included our Landorus 3-pack blister. So even in the United Kingdom, it was a little tough to find these Landorus blisters due to all this wicked demand. Actually, if you want some more in-depth information about this card, especially how it fares competitively, I recommend checking out Ptcgradio's video on Landorus BW79. It is literally the only other video online dedicated to this card, and is very informative. He touches on areas that I really can't speak much about since I don't play the card game. VGC is better. So yeah, I'll link to the video in the description below. But now that we learned why this card is so exclusive, I really freaking want it. And I'd be willing to pay a pretty hefty dollar due to its rarity. Something about this card just really speaks to me. Maybe it being the only Therian form non-ultra rare Landorus card, the nostalgia of a Team Plasma card, the explosive and eye-catching artwork, or just the fact that it's a cool black and white promo. Whatever's so compelling is really gravitating me towards buying this card, and there's no stopping me from getting it. Well, besides the fact that there's 0 listings. Yeah, so I started my search for this card around the fall of 2021, so right at the height of the Pokemon card craze. How fun! But eBay, TCG Player, Troll and Toad, and other trading card websites had 0 trace of this thing. Not a single website had any listings. It was crazy. I even did the thing on eBay where you can save a search and get notified when new listings are posted so I can snipe a BW79 fresh off the market. But my phone remained silent. Just like that one time when my phone didn't ring because no one ever texts me. Oh, right. No one ever texts me. Did I just do a cutaway? Months passed by and there was still nothing. This is actually very crazy. Still, no website had this thing. I even checked eBay.uk and Facebook Marketplace out of all things to see if I can find any blessed soul who would be so kind to ship it to the US. But as you may have guessed, nothing. Not even British people have their hands on this card. And if they do, they ain't letting go of it, that's for sure. I'm at a point where I'd be willing to spend top dollar for this card. I'm so desperate. I'm almost about to call up my bank and ask for a loan just to get this card. And I know what a few of you guys are gonna say.
Anthony, just buy one in a different language. It's cheaper.
Well, it's July of 2022, and I still cannot find this card anywhere, and nobody's yet to list it. It's actually starting to frustrate me a little bit, because this Landorus card cannot be that rare, and I know once one pops up, a bunch will. So it's only a matter of time, right? Yeah, you're actually right. This Indonesian website named Tokopedia had one pop up, and that's the spawn. So let me tell you the little story of how the hell I found this listing for our Landorus BW79 on some random Indonesian shopping website. So for some reason, I searched Landorus BW79 on YouTube, scrolled way the hell down, and found this obscure video of a man flaunting this card right in front of my face. At first, I was jealous that this guy had a Landorus in such good condition and that I didn't, but then I viewed the only comment on the video, which was a link to the website where the guy was selling it. This, of course, made me jump out of my chair in excitement. But that excitement quickly transformed into uncertainty after I realized that I don't speak Indonesian. How would I even contact the guy? So, as you would imagine, navigating the website was a little tricky, especially since Google does not do the best job with translating everything. But nonetheless, my main issue is that I'm unclear whether the seller would even be willing to ship the card to the US, since this is an Indonesian shopping website. I believe I made that point clear. Hopefully the large amount of money I'm about to wave in front of this guy's face is enough of a motivator to ship my holy grail home. So I figured there's no harm in shooting him a message in my horribly Google translated Indonesian to get a conversation going. Unfortunately, I no longer have the messages between us because for some reason, Tokopedia must have deleted them over time. But the conversation went a little bit like this. Hey, what's up, man?
Hi, how's it going?
So, I noticed that you have this super cool and awesome Landorus BW79 card, but you seem to be all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here.
Wait, how the hell are you even on?
So, if you wouldn't mind shipping it to the US, that'd be super cool, and I'd pay for everything, and it's gonna be great.
I don't know, man. That seems pretty far away. I don't even know if I can find a postage company that can do that.
Come on, man, it's gonna be fun. Picture the adventure our little Landorus is gonna have. He'll have a loving home.
Aw, I can't say no to this little guy. Alright, let's do it.
Sweet, thanks, man. This place kind of blows, though. Want to ditch and continue the night somewhere else?
How's eBay sound?
Sounds perfect. So believe it or not, I actually pulled it off. The transaction took place on eBay rather than Tokopedia since it would be easier for the both of us. I may have overpaid for this card just a little bit. So I ended up paying the guy $166 for the card, and I know that sounds crazy, but that's because I am crazy. Firstly, I just really wanted the card. I was getting desperate at this point. I mean, I literally went out of my way and bought this thing on an Indonesian shopping website that says anything about my desire for this card. There hasn't been any listings for this in months, maybe even years, so I wasn't gonna let this opportunity pass, so I went in already knowing I'd overpay for this. Also, there's another reason why I really committed to getting this card, and that is because of its condition. Now, I mentioned this briefly a couple minutes ago, but the pictures provided in the listing showed the card in near mint condition. From what I saw, there seemed to be no scratches on the holographic part, the centering was perfect, and only a little bit of whitening on the sides of the back. So I thought it'd be a fun idea to send this card to PSA after I got it and see if I could get the highest graded Landorus in the world. Believe it or not, this is within the realm of possibility. That is because there's only one Landorus in PSA right now, and it's an 8. So it'd be cool if I can at least tie for an 8, but you know I'm shooting for a 9. The one downside though is since the card is coming from Indonesia, it's gonna take a while to get to the United States, so we're gonna have to wait for a little bit. Oh wait, you guys don't have to.
Alright, this is the package that just came in the mail today. This is the Landorus from Indonesia. I covered up and ripped off a lot of the shipping labels because I'm not in the mood to get doxxed today, but I cannot wait to open it and see what's inside. So let's get this thing open. Alright, this is the box. I'm very appreciative of how well packaged this was because I do not want this card damaged at all in the shipping process. So the card should be enclosed within this box. So let's take a look. Oh geez. I don't know if I'm ready for this. More protective casing. Again. 5 stars to this seller for packaging this superbly. Type in the word. Let's have ourselves a look-see. I sort of see it. It is within one more casing of cardboard. So far, what, 4 protective layers? This is, cannot wait for this. Alrighty. Oh man. Wow. Look at this thing. You can see me in the reflection a little bit. Shows how mint it is. Wow, man, this is... I can't believe I own this card. I cannot believe I own this card. Oh, I've been wanting this for months. I've been searching for it for months. There are like no listings online ever. This is just so nuts. Oh, is there something else? Something else in here. Put that down. I'll set that up. Maybe here. Or maybe it'll fall. Who knows? Oh, sent in some comments, I guess. Whatever. Geodude, Horsey, Shanks. Oh, this is Indonesian cards. I was confused because they had the silver border, but they weren't in Japanese. These are all Indonesian.
Double, Alboy, Flambo, Uncle, Royalty.
Scholarly, that's cool. Huh. That was funny. Appreciate it, man. Awesome. But I think this takes the cake. Wow. This one isn't English, as you can tell. But, jeez. I'll be back with some more shots of this.
Oh my god. This is unbelievable to even hold in person. This is a card I've been looking for like months now, and it feels so weird to see it in real life. I've been trying to be as delicate as possible with this card. I actually get nervous every time I hold it. I know this might not be as rare or as special as you expected, but to me, this is my holy grail. I just absolutely love this card for some reason. I just think it's hilarious that one of my favorite Pokemon, Landorus, gets a super rare promo card that frankly no one knows exists. I've been holding a secret from you guys. So, Landorus is not the only rare black and white promo in its category. What? There's actually a lot of UK exclusive blister promos and other types of black and white promos that go for a lot. Some even more than the Landorus. I'm not even going to get into the Worlds related promos because that's a whole nother story, but for other rare promos we got Lucario BW85, Genesect BW86, Eevee BW97, Mew BW98, Genesect BW101, Pansage BW14, Pidove BW15, and Axew BW16. Now I'll speed through these pretty quickly. So Lucario and Genesect are from a Plasma Blast 3-pack blister only released in the UK. Lucario was worth around $150 and the Genesect a little less than that. Now Eevee and Mew are also from 3-pack blisters, but the ones containing my favorite expansion in TCG history, Black and White Legendary Treasures. Disregarding that, the Mew is worth around $150 and the Eevee around $200. Now here comes the interesting bunch, the Pansage, Ptcgradio, and Axew. So apparently these 3 promos were part of a limited edition Toys R Us pack during a promotion they did for the anime. The blister came with 2 packs of black and white base and one of the 3 aforementioned promos. This event also coincided with an egg distribution they did in game, which would hatch into one of the 3 Pokemon as well. So pretty neat. Pansage goes for around $30 and the Ptcgradio around $50. Wait, that's not nearly the amount the other ones are worth. And the Axew around $200. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but all I'll say is you must be one lucky kid to have pulled the Axew out of that blister. Also, for those who don't know, it's Pansage, Ptcgradio, and Axew because in the anime, Silent had a Pansage, Ash a Ptcgradio, and Iris an Axew. Phew. All done? All done. Now, ideally for a video, it'd be pretty cool if I picked up a couple more of these and showed them off to you guys. I love you guys, but not enough to spend hundreds of dollars on Pokemon cards for a video. Hey, I know this video is centered around Landorus and all, but what I really wanted to feature was all the cool black and white promos and provide a little background of each one. These cards are so cool, and I just wanted to give the cards the attention they deserve because I bet many of you never knew they existed. I sure didn't. Now, it'd be a dream of mine one day to collect all of these promos and the remaining black and white promos, but after the whole Landorus debacle, I think I'm all finished.
I found another one.
Alright, second Landorus. Not in as good condition as the first one, but still pretty cool. It's listed as lightly played. Costed me around half of the first one, but that doesn't matter because 2 halves make a whole.
That's right, I got 2.
Guys, I'm planning something. So remember how I mentioned there was only 1 Landorus in PSA? So I want to buy up all the Landorus cards I see and flood PSA with them so I have total control over the Landorus BW79 market. Kinda stupid, but smart, right? So those 2 will be sent off as well. I can wholeheartedly tell you that there will be 7s based off what I observed, so no surprises there. Hey, speaking of PSA, my first Landorus is back. So let's hope I got the grade I wanted and wasn't totally screwed over by PSA.
I didn't get the grade I wanted and totally was screwed over by PSA.
Okay, now typically I'm a very grateful person, but this grade in my opinion is complete BS. So some of you may disagree, but here's my case. As I mentioned, this card is perfectly centered, has 0 scratches, and only minor whitening on the edges. And trust me, I studied this card for a while. I even used one of those cool magnifying glasses and examined the card up close so I can be sure that I know what it will grade. I will say one thing to anyone getting into collecting who wants to grade their cards. PSA is incredibly inconsistent right now because of the surge of submissions and huge workload, so your card's fate really depends on if your grader had a cup of coffee or not. I don't entirely blame them though, because undergoing rapid expansion is not easy for any firm to flawlessly maintain. But again, for me, it's not the end of the world. It's still really cool to see my BW79 in a slab, and that's exactly why I got another one. I got another one. Landorus. I got another Landorus. Something is starting to happen. So that snippet you saw at the beginning of the video was taken a couple weeks after I bought my last couple Landoruses. Trading card website Troll and Toad had 2 near mint BW79s in stock, but instead of listing them for 80, they were listed for 200. Now the previous 2 I bought were lightly played, and these ones are near mint, but there's no way the spike in price is unrelated to my purchasing history. I think Troll and Toad took notice of my frantic and quick buying habits on eBay and increased the asking price of the Landorus card. That is because right when Troll and Toad or other sellers listed the Landorus, I sniped it within the hour. And to be completely honest, I'm starting to build a monopoly over this card. Okay, so let me explain some basic economics. This Landorus, as explained by this video, is a very scarce trading card and is wicked hard to find online. That alone gives it some value because it is scarce, so the supply is low, and thus giving it a higher than average market price. I, and a few other collectors, are willing to purchase the card without much consideration for the price of it. That makes our demand inelastic, simply meaning that despite a price increase, our willingness to purchase the card remains relatively the same, as opposed to not purchasing it at all due to a higher price. Sellers will use that market inelasticity in order to maximize their revenue, thus meaning they will charge the highest price they can get away with. What I have done is trick sellers into believing that Landorus BW79 has a very high and inelastic demand and caused them to jack up the prices. Kind of a net positive for them if I'm buying these, but this is to prove a point. Now here is where the tables turn, and you're gonna hate me for this. Because sellers are listing the card for a higher price due to an artificial increase in demand, a new equilibrium price has been established and consumers will start to believe in and purchase at that equilibrium price. Don't believe me? Someone recently purchased one on TCG Player for $179 and 2 on eBay for within that price range. This is where things play into my favor, since I have, 6 of these things now?
Oh yeah, I have 6 by the way.
All 6 of them are worth a higher price than they were, say, last year. Now, I mentioned that these were going into PSA. I have 4 in right now and 1 from CGC. Since there was only 1 in PSA before, I now own a huge market share of the graded Landorus BW79 card market, effectively gaining me monopoly power over this card. By definition, a monopoly is a market structure where a single seller or producer assumes a dominant position in an industry or sector. They also are the price makers within that certain industry. Since this card is so hard to come by and I own a sizable sum of them, I essentially act as the single seller of this card, thus giving me absolute price control. Will I ever do that? No. I'm a collector and I'm into the hobby for fun, not profit. I just really like this Landorus card, and now have an unhealthy collection of this specific card. But for funsies, let's just say I have a monopoly over BW79. This will all settle down at some point, or hey, maybe it had little to no influence over the price of the card, but just let me have my moment. I swear this is not for an economics project at school. Overall, this is a card I'm really passionate about, and I'm so glad I was able to talk about it for a video because it seems like no one else has. Also, I know this video is super late, and let me be the first to apologize for that. To make it up to you, I prepared a little extra something for the end of the video. Before we transition though, allow me to thank you dearly for making it this far, and I'm so glad that you're enjoying the video because it's definitely late for a reason.
Thank you.
But I won't keep you waiting any longer, so enjoy.
Hey, what's up guys? First of all, thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. I worked so hard and very long in this video, so I just want to appreciate your support and, thank you so much for watching the video in its entirety. But I'd also like to apologize for it being up a little late. I remember me saying that it'd be up around late February to early March. That obviously did not happen. And, reason being is, I made the video a lot longer than I initially expected, and then, had a lot of schoolwork, papers, whatnot, and yeah, I had to kind of balance a lot of my time. So, but thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for, waiting and understanding and whatnot. But, as an apology for being a little late, I decided to pick up a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet base booster pack bundle, booster bundle thing. This includes 6 packs of the brand new, there we go, focus. This includes 6 packs of the brand new set, Scarlet and Violet base. This actually has some pretty nice cards in the set, surprisingly for a base set pack. I saw some really cool ones, online and whatnot. I don't know too much, I haven't been paying too much attention to it, but, I really like the Arcanine and the Gyarados, that new, ultra rare there. Obviously, I think the box art legendaries, Koraidon, Miraidon have cards. I think the all arts are promo exclusive to the ETBs. But, my chase card from this set is something actually very simple. It's the King Gambit, I don't know, it's not a trainer gallery card, but it's like some sort of, it's like not like a super rare card, but like it's a King Gambit full art. I probably should put some like image of it up here, what my chase is, but it's like only like $8 right now, so it's not going to be too hard to buy if I don't get it, but it's going to be cool to open because it's brand new era, brand new generation of Pokemon, so really excited because they did a lot of changes to the TCG between Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, particularly with the English set. And it's just going to be very interesting to see and opening this up for the first time. So let's get into it. All right, thing is all open. Got the plastic off. This just slides right off here, and it just kind of, does it slide right off? There we go. stacked on here, yeah. Ugh. There we go, same design. It just kind of flips open, and there should be 6 booster packs right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
So let's take this out. Now, they changed up the, you know, what you get in each pack. By that, I mean that you're guaranteed a holo in every single pack, and there are 2 reverse rares. And in that reverse rare slot, you can pull other type of ultra rares. Like, there's like, I don't know what they're called. There's like hyper rares. There's a lot of different, you know, names for them now. But you can get good pulls in the, you know, the rare slot in both of the reverse slots now. And the card trick is different too. It is only 1 from the back, as opposed to 4 from the back in the Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon. So it's something to get used to for these English sets now. So that's just something interesting to look out for. Also, I got told, I'm not 100% sure on this, is that the code cards just don't matter anymore. Because in Sword and Shield, oh wow. In Sword and Shield, if I got like a white code card like this, that meant that there'd be no holo or ultra rare in the rare slot. And now the card trick is just only 1 from the back, because that's the energy. This is the rare right here. So don't go 3 or 4 from the back, or you'll just kind of spoil the pack for yourself. So it's only 1 from the pack, or 1 from the back now. So let's start off with a Steel Energy, Zangoose, Krogunk, Dedenne, Curlia, Quaxwell, Cyclizar, Toad's Cruel, Reverse Tropius, Reverse Chansey, and Skeledirge holo. See, every single pack has a holo now, and I find that really cool. I'll probably sleeve these up a little later, the holos. Second pack. So you're guaranteed a holo in every single pack, so, you know, that's the worst you can get. So we just kind of got the worst that I can get. Which is pretty cool that you can, like, you know, the worst you can get is a holo. I mean, it used to be just a regular rare. See, same code card here. Just 1. I have to get in the habit of doing that. So, and I've also heard that the pull rates for Scarlet Violet Basic are pretty good from the people I've talked to. Leaf Energy, Lechonk, Flabebe, Growlithe, Staravia, Muck, Vivillin, Doxbun, Reverse Curlia, Reverse Starly, and... oh, we got something. Great Tusky X. That's cool. We pulled an EX, boys. Look at that. Oh my god, I don't remember the last time I pulled an EX. This takes me back. Oh man, that's awesome. Sick, man. Woo. Wow, that's cool. I really like the holo pattern too. If the camera can pick that up, there's like little sparkles and stars and stuff. I like that holo pattern. That's really cool looking. Awesome. That's amazing, yeah. So, you know, second pack, we already got a hit. That's pretty nice. Ooh, gonna slide in. There we go. Just a penny sleeve for now. I'll put it in my binder a little bit later once I have the time to categorize it all. But yeah, awesome, man. Great Tusky X. I'm sorry if I'm going a little slow. This is just a brand new, not only a brand new set, but it's a brand new generation, brand new era. So it's like, I'm kind of taking it all in. This is my first time opening it up. So it's like, I don't know. Or we just dropped the pack. Whoopsies. I just dropped it. Should be good. All right, third pack. Oop, not focusing, not focusing. There we go. Oh, sorry. There we are. That's a third code card. Second code card. And first code card. My bad. Sorry about that. And from the back. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, yeah, that's the rare right there. Kind of beat up a little bit. Hopefully it's not another EX. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't complain, but like, figures, right? Basic Energy, Capsicid, Potion, Charcadet, Weasel, right? Yuck, Floragato, EXP Share. Ooh, reverse. Yeah, that's a reverse Bisharp. That's cool. I love the reverse holo patterns now. They changed it up a lot. And I love how they did that. Look at that. I really like that. Electric Generator. That's nice. And our rare is a holo Meowscarada. Cool. Meowscarada's my favorite starter. So, it's a really nice art right there. Look at that. That's nice. Awesome. On to our fourth pack. I'd really like to pull something in the reverse slot just to show it off to you guys. Upside down. Oh my god. I'm sorry, this is my phone recording. I know. Anthony has horrible equipment. Whatever. But like, I don't know. I forgot what I was initially saying. But, basic fire energy, Ralts, back up, Tandem Mouse, Pokegear 3.0, Floette, Tatsugiri. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to pull something in the reverse slot, just to show it off. So it'd look cool. Sandaconda reverse. Toad's cool reverse. Well, get another holo, and that is a Reverum holo. Really like the art right there. Kind of forgot about Reverum, to be honest with you. I mean, he like never became like super good in Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, I mean, kind of forgot about him. Awesome typing though. Okay, can I not do it upside down? No mess. All right, fifth pack. Basic water energy. Oop. Yep, energy retrieval. Lechonk. Oh, is that another art? That's cool. Slowpoke. Watchel. Stonejourner. Penny. Medicham. Reverse Alomola. Reverse Mareep. And Cyclizar Holo. Sorry about that. I'll show off the artwork there. Always like to appreciate the artwork. I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of the holo pattern in this generation. It's just kind of a little too basic. Like, I know the edges are now holographic. Like, obviously you can see that the edges are holographic, but like, you know, every generation, like, I think, obviously, since like, Gen 4 up, had like a different holo pattern, and each holo pattern was very unique. I really liked like the Gen 5 like black and white cards because they had that tinsel holo pattern. I really liked that. Gen 6 was a little more basic. You know, Gen 8 kind of, you know, were like, I don't know, they made the tinsel go upwards, and then but Gen 7 had another one. But like, I don't know, this one's like a little basic, but yeah, like regardless, it's cool. Last pack, you got one ultra rare, 5 holos, so obviously that's guaranteed. But yeah, last pack. Like, honestly, I don't know like how to judge like, oh, like I got screwed or I pulled nothing, or like, because it's really hard now. It's like, well, I get a holo every pack, and you know, previously I considered I'll share it to you guys. Previously I considered I'm not a TCG YouTuber, I'm sorry, I'm really bad with the code card stuff, but yeah, like whenever I open stuff, just products and whatnot, I always considered, you know, holos as pulls. Like, oh, you know, I got a pull, and you know, now it's like, do I consider them pulls still? You know, it's like guaranteed. I don't think so. So I don't know, like whoever like that Kilowattro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to like, I guess, judge like how good my box was or whatever. Dolive. Ooh, another Dolive, okay. Dolive reverse, and then Dolive. Oh, we pulled something in the reverse slot. The Dolive something. I have no idea like what this category of card is. I'm gonna probably look it up after filming this, but yeah, this is a you know, one of those new new ultra rares, I guess. I have no idea what it's called. Sorry. Should have probably looked it up beforehand, but that's really nice artwork. I really like that. Oh, awesome. It's nice we got another pull. That's amazing. Definitely gonna open up more of this. And our last card, we actually can get 2 pulls. So let's see. Is, oh, no way. Wait, no, that's just a holo. Never mind. Palmont, all right. All right, yeah, it tripped me up because I saw the holographic on the bottom, and I'm just not used to that. Like, Palmont, yeah, you want to follow my hand. Palmont holo. Cool. Well, a nice art. Awesome. Well, I'm not going to go through every holo I pulled, but what I will go through is my 2, I guess, quote-unquote pulls. I don't know. Again, I don't know how to really judge that by now. We pulled an EX. That's one cool thing. So, just a little recap. Out of 6 packs, again, I don't know if this is good. I don't know if this is bad. You guys can tell me. You guys can, roast the hell out of me and say, oh, it was awful. Oh, that was really good. I don't know. But we got this doll of, I guess, like full art. No, it's not full art, but you know what I'm talking about. Like just kind of gallery. I'll call it a trainer gallery. No trainers, but that's what I'm used to it. I'm just used to calling it that. So doll of trainer gallery, I guess. And then we got a Great Tusk EX, which I am very happy with. This is probably worth not much, but I'm very happy with my boy. He's doing well in Series 2. He's gonna do well in Series 3. He's just my boy. I love Great Tusk. He's awesome. Friggin' awesome, man. I love how it just throws me back to pull another EX again. I'm so grateful that they brought the EXs back because I was getting a little sick of the Vs. No offense to anybody who likes them, but they weren't my favorite. So I'm really glad they brought back the EXs and kind of that old school, artwork of the explosive artwork you see in all the EXs. I really like that, so I'm very glad they brought that back. But I think that wraps up not only the opening, but the video. So thank you so much for all of your support again and for watching the video in its entirety. And just thank you so much for everything you've, all your patience and whatnot. I really hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll get back to the original script. See you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Well, that's all I got to say. All in all, I just want to reiterate why I made this video because it's pretty distinct from the other topics I cover. The TCG is such an interesting genre of Pokemon because of the amount of cool and rare cards that can really tell a story. Everyone has their own specific experiences or memories with different cards or sets, and I think that's what makes the TCG even more special. So please, if you'd like to share a fond memory you have about a specific card or the TCG as a whole, I'd love to read it. I made this video because I wanted to share my story about a card that is very special to me and to hopefully inform you about a subset of promos that you may not have heard about before. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and also let me know if you'd be interested in more videos covering the TCG because this was a fun video for me to make. Alright, I think I've done enough talking for today, so thank you so much for making it this far, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, what's up guys? First of all, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate your support. My apologies for the video being out late. I've just had an awful lot of schoolwork lately and did not anticipate how large I was going to make this video. So finding time to work on it has been pretty tough, so hopefully you guys can understand that. And before some of you guys comment this, yes, I know there's like 12 Landorus in PSA right now, and more listings online or that the prices dropped. Hey, I never said this was going to be permanent. As you may anticipate, my next video will be the Kartana video, so no surprises there. I'm not going to make the same mistake again and assign a release time for when it will be out, but I do plan on working on it right away after this video is uploaded. I'll probably update you guys closer to when it's done on the YouTube community page thing, so be on the lookout for that. I think I already said this, but let me know if you want to see more concepts of the TCG covered on the channel because this was a fun one to make. I just have to think of more ideas though. Well, I think that's all I wanted to cover, so again, thank you so much for watching and for your support, and have a nice day. Bye. So I'd say each video would be around like 15 minutes long, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter depending on the topic.